just down. I took a year's leave of absence from Oregon, and I was down doing sculpture, doing bronze work over at College of Arts and Crafts at that time. That was 1950, I guess. I may be contradicting my dates and things like that, but they knew all the artists like they knew the Weaver in Mill Valley, and they knew Bob Stockdale, who was a wood carver over in Berkeley. And Dicko would take me around to meet the artists in the Bay Area.
Ray Strong?
I don't remember him, but probably I should remember him. But Annie Stockdale, who did these beautiful wood-turned vessels. And years later, in Sebastopol, I met Joy Stockdale, the daughter, and we've become good friends. And getting back to, Anne and her painting, the early paintings, during the Depression years, and the mural at Kentucky, the fresco, which is a true fresco, which maybe if you look up fresco, the true fresco, it's painting on the walls, but the walls have to be prepared with
Plaster?
Well, it's called plastering, because there is a painting, a true fresco on the wall, which they've covered up. I think it's still behind. I think they just covered it with wood at Dominican College, which one of the students painted in true fresco. But I was the hod carrier. Otherwise, I would go over early and prepare the wall with new plaster, and plaster up to where it was cut the day before, where she'd finished painting. You cut it, all the leftover plaster would be cut, and I threw it away, and then mix new plaster. For instance, if we're going to plaster, if she was going to paint maybe this area, then I would prepare it with new plaster, mix the plaster, which is not really plaster Paris. It was a cement with a plaster. It had a surface that could be painted on a smooth surface. And then when she was done, she'd leave it, but then I would cut it back and then new plaster up to where she had painted the day before.
How was Anne involved with that?
Well, she told me, initially how to do, because the other student, who may be still alive, I have been able to contact her for a couple of years. She lives up in the Sierras, and she was a painting major, where I wasn't a painting. I was a sculptor major, eventually.